Chevy square body I used to have. My dad's 454, you have that switch under the dash. The Yakta brand, if you're not familiar with the Yakta brand, because they're pretty new to the lawnmower side, but they are aero-quick. So if you're from the farming community, you've heard of Aeroquip. They make cattle chutes and fencing materials and all those kind of things. So a major company that's been around for a long time. Hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peak's Peak. My name's Lucas. We're sharing our hobbies on 38 acres in eastern Kentucky. And today, I am not going to be on Peak's Peak. I am making my way to the Huntington, West Virginia Civic Center to the WSAZ Home and Garden Show because Station 23 is taking their TYM tractors and their Yakta lawnmowers and setting up at the show. They asked me to come and hang out at their booth for a little bit and talk to people about tractors, and I think it sounds like a good time. They're great people, and so I'm kind of looking forward to it. I've not been to this home and garden show before, so I don't know what to expect in terms of whether there'll be any other tractors or exciting things there, but we're gonna run by the coffee shop, say good morning to Jana, maybe get a good cup of coffee, and then we'll head on to the show, see how that goes. We are in for rain today and tomorrow, so I figure this is probably a pretty good way to spend the day anyway. Get to talk to people about tractors. That'll be a pretty good time. Station 23's got some pretty exciting stuff going on. They're doing some expansion and growing their lineup and the whole work. So I figure we'll learn a few things today. And I know there have been more than one of you have gone to Station 23 and bought a tractor after learning about them on the channel. And so I wanted to say thank you for that, because it kind of gives a little bit of legitimacy to what we do in sharing information about these tractors and how the marketing works. And you know, this is a business for me, and so that's what it's all about. So I appreciate you guys speaking up and kind of supporting the channel and all that.
Hello!
Caden's gonna go hang out at the coffee shop. He thought that spending an 8-hour day sitting at a show would be pretty boring, and he's probably right. I'm gonna take him to Janet at the coffee shop. She's just working a couple more hours, so. What are you gonna do this afternoon, buddy?
Build a fort.
Gonna go up on the hill and build a fort? He's been talking about, you know, he's just getting old enough to where we can kind of let him run off into the woods and do his own thing, and so he's been talking about wanting to build a fort. So I told him, I said, look, man, as long as you'll be responsible and stay away from the pond, you can take the side-by-side up the hill and then go off into the woods wherever you want and build you a fort. Just communicate.
I was gonna do it right in front of the house.
Over there by where we're gonna build a house? Yeah, that's a good spot to play around in. Sounds like fun. We may go check it out and see what kind of progress you made. Oh, man. Slow morning. This looks like a good place to open a coffee shop.
We were busy earlier.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. How's Denver?
Doing
Right on. Don't forget you can order Farmer's Daughter coffee on peakspeak.com, but nothing beats the real thing, oat milk latte. Man, it's awesome. So if you're ever in Flatwoods, Kentucky, Farmer's Daughter coffee. All right, guys, well, we have arrived at the WSAZ Home and Garden Show in Huntington, West Virginia, and I made it to the Station 23 booth. They have a very impressive display here. They brought a T474 cab tractor, then they brought a couple of configurations of the T224. So they've got one with a backhoe and all that on it, and then they've got your standard model over here behind me. And they've got a fantastic display, but not only did they bring their TYM tractors, but they brought 4 different models of the Yakta mowers. And we're gonna talk a little bit about these mowers today because I think they are one of the greatest mowers to hit the market here recently. They have fantastic warranty and a really high quality build. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that today and also the tractors they brought with them. So Cody, tell me a little bit about the Yakta mowers.
They all come standard with a 5-year warranty, and that covers everything besides tires, blades, batteries. And another thing to throw out there, if you do come to us, we have interstate batteries in stock, so if anything happens to your battery, and it's under warranty, we can take care of that.
Now, the maintenance on these too is super simple, right? Don't they have like, wrench-free belt adjustments and stuff like
simple.
that?
They've got buckles on the pulley covers. You just unbuckle them, just take them off, and they've got a arm there that's you just grab a hold of it, pull on it, and it frees your belt up. You can take it off with one hand, put it back on with one hand. Super simple.
Those are important features for anybody in the business, but obviously homeowners are going to benefit from that as well. So we're standing here by the 120. Who's your buyer for this mower?
The 120, I mean, it's more of a homeowner, home grade. It's still very, very well built. It's more of a lighter duty, homeowners, home grade. It's got 24 horsepower Kawasaki engines, which is top of the line. You've got no flat front tires.
54-inch deck.
54-inch deck. You can get in a 54, a 48, and I think a 61.
Yeah. And what I'm seeing here is, a homeowner like me, I own 38 acres, but I don't have a huge yard. I can't go spending $16,000, $18,000 on a lawnmower, but I need a good, solid, heavy-built lawnmower that's going to last. This is a more affordable option for that.
Yes, you're looking around an 8 to 9 range, roughly.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've got your warranty to stand behind you, us to stand behind you.
Yeah.
Say if we don't have a part in stock, and it's going to be a warranty part, they can overnight it to us. So we'll have it next day.
Right.
Which is a really good benefit if you need to get back out there mowing. If you are, even if you're a homeowner or if you're commercial, I mean, that probably leans more towards the commercial guys as the homeowners.
Right.
But still, if you're a homeowner, you don't want to have your unit sitting out there in your yard broke down.
Right, or your grass growing for an extra week.
Yes, haven't used that weed eater a little extra.
Yeah. So now you guys have another 20 series, a 320 over here. Is that kind of another step up for the homeowner grade?
That is a step up from the homeowner grade.
Let's go over and check that out. Okay. So this is the 320. Now what's different about this one?
The 320, you're getting a little bit extra more horsepower. I think it's around 27 horsepower Kawasaki. You're going to get your 4-inch suspension seat travel.
Now, I'll tell you something about a suspension seat. I didn't know how big of a deal it was until I got off of my Kubota BX tractor onto my TYM, and I've got that bounce in the seat. Man, the ride is so much better.
Feels like sitting on a cloud.
Right.
You've got an armrest on this seat also, as the 120 don't have.
Yeah. So this is kind of your high-quality homeowner unit. And then I see a 710 over here. Now, you're starting to get into commercial mowers over here, right?
Yeah, you're starting, you're getting into 30.5 horsepower fuel injected Kawasaki engine.
Nice.
You're getting into, it's still 4 inches of suspension seat travel, but it's an upgraded seat, as you can tell with the looks, the padding on the armrest.
Nice.
You've got your dial on the front to adjust for your weight. Floorboard that'll flip up, and you can access if you want to take your leaf blower and blow the grass out of your deck underneath.
That's nice.
To kind of keep everything out of your bearings, your spindles, keep the wear down on all the items.
Okay.
That's nice. Just flip it up and flip it down. Like this one, it's got here, you've got snaps on front and back.
Oh,
there
man,
it comes off.
So you can get to everything.
And this right here, you just pull this,
Nice.
you're able to get it on and off with one hand. That releases your belt.
Moving over here to, I guess this is the biggest unit you've got. This is a tank. This is the 910. And I noticed it's even got a hitch receiver on the back of it.
It's got a hitch receiver, 2-inch receiver on the back, and it's also got one on the front.
Wow.
So you can, put your receiver in there, move your trailers around if you need to.
Yeah.
You've got this one's got 38.5 horsepower fuel injected Kawasaki engine.
Yeah.
On this one, you've got a 72-inch deck. Another good thing to point out would be this. It's rubber
nice.
chute.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you accidentally get up against something,
mowing along the fence
or
rows,
if you need to get up against something and let it flex, you're not going to tear it off as a plastic or something like that.
Every mower I've ever owned has that plastic chute, and you end up busting it off.
Busting, cracking it, and then there you are replacing it.
Right.
You've got your push bar. You've got your 2-inch receiver here. This one, I know I pointed out on the other ones about the seat. This one's actually got 8 inches of suspension travel.
Oh, man.
You've got 4 on the seat.
Check this out. Oof. Oh, man. This is like my lazy boy.
How's that feel?
Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet.
So you got 4 inches on the seat and 4 inches on the seat deck that the seat is mounted to.
Yeah. So if you're putting in 8, 10, 12-hour days out on a mower, this is what you want.
That definitely comes in handy.
Yeah.
Oh, you got nice. Cell phone charger, USB, USB-C.
Mm-hmm.
This will be able to fit a can of pop in and close.
Well, I'll guarantee you, if you're doing this for a living, that's something you need because you're going to have customers calling you. You got to have your phone charged up.
Stay on top of everything.
Yeah.
You've got 2 8-gallon fuel tanks. You can pull from both of them, or you can pull either or. Like if you're on a hillside, maybe you want to switch to this one.
Tanks.
You can switch tanks.
Wow. That's like the 79 Chevy Square Body I used to have. My dad's 454. You have that switch under the dash. You said this is fuel injected too, right?
Yeah, fuel injected. 38.5 horsepower. They offered in some other models what's Vanguards, but we like Kawasaki specifically.
I like that Kawasaki
We've always
engine.
had good luck out of them,
right.
So we kind of just stuck with Kawasaki.
Okay.
This is all touchscreen. You've got your oil life on there, you've got your battery voltage on there, you've got your fuel gauge on there.
Nice.
And it's also got a built-in diagnostic tool, so if anything happens to your Kawasaki engine, if it'll throw a code, you can read your code on here, you can go to your owner's manual and determine, well, can I fix it or do I need to take it in?
This is a next level mower for sure.
Next level, it's got ZT 5400 transaxles, which is a 2-speed transaxle. So you've got high and low on speed, up to 16 mile an hour cutting speed.
Yeah. And the Yakta brand, if you're not familiar with the Yakta brand, because they're pretty new to the lawnmower side, but they are AeroQuip. So if you're from the farming community, you've heard of AeroQuip. They make cattle chutes and fencing materials and all those kind of things. So a major company that's been around for a long time, and they just started producing these mowers. And they designed and developed and build their own mower, and they offer the best warranty in the business because that's just the kind of people they are.
The best warranty, they'll take care of the customers. We take care of the customers. Just like I say, in warranty, if we need a warranty item, it'll be there to us in the morning.
Yeah.
We'll be able to get you back on the green.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Cody. Well, man, I appreciate you introducing the lineup here of Yakta mowers. Now, I know they have some other models as well. So, if you have a specific one that you're looking for, like the new models that they're coming out with that have grapples on the front and all that, those will be something you can get from Station 23. Give them a call and talk to them about what you need. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
All right, so guys, now I'm not gonna go through the T474 and the 224 because I've already talked about those on my channel. You know about them, but I just wanted to point out that Station 23 has these tractors here and a lot more models on their lot. And so if you are in the market for a tractor and you're anywhere near the Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia area, look up Station 23. Station 23 is one of the newest TYM dealers in the area, and they are doing a fantastic job with customer service and products and availability, the whole works. So be sure and check them out. And one thing that I found out from them is that they have the new 3025 cab model 25 horse tractor on the way, probably be on their lot next week. So if you are looking for that cab model 25 horse compact tractor, give Station 23 a call. They're gonna have one. So I'm making my way around the building, see if there's anything else cool here, and I came across this Ranger boat. Caden would be dying. This is what we need right here. This is awesome. All right, guys, well, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I walked around the show and there wasn't a whole lot else that interested me. I'm into tractors, lawnmowers, and farm equipment. Just got home from the Home and Garden Show. Had a good time hanging out with the guys from Station 23 and the TYM folks. Getting to check out those Yakta mowers. I really enjoyed it. But Caden didn't get out and work on his fort like he planned because Mama had to stay at the coffee shop a little longer than planned, and his sister was supposed to bring him home a saw so that he could cut down trees, and everything didn't come together for him. So I just brought him up here when I got home. We don't have a lot of progress on a Ford, but I'm gonna let him tell you guys what he's into here. What's up, buddy? What you been doing?
Sawing.
Sawing?
I got my finger a little bit.
Uh-oh, yeah. Well, show him your saw. You got your little hand saw, okay. Yeah, that'll get you, that's sharp. And then you've got, how many sticks you got cut so far?
5.
So tell me what your plan is here.
I'm planning on like making these the walls. Like
Are you gonna stack them up, or are you gonna lean them against a tree, or?
put them along like this.
Oh, you're gonna tie them together somehow?
Yeah.
What are you gonna use, just rope or something? Okay. All right, well, this is his deal. I'm just letting him have fun with it. So we'll check back in later and see how he's doing. But the rain is coming. There is a massive storm that's getting very close, and we're already getting rained on. So I think we're probably gonna have to wrap it up here in just a minute. Maple, what you doing, huh? You don't get out in the rain much, do you? What do you think about this?
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack, huh? All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Just getting to see my Saturday, running by the coffee shop, heading to the home and garden show, talking to the folks at Station 23. And then, well, we got outside for a little bit before it started raining, but yeah, we could kind of use the rain. It was starting to dry out around here a little bit anyway. So, guys, till next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation because it's beautiful out here. But yeah, I think things are about to get rowdy.
the wind's saying bye.
Things are about to get rowdy. We better get. Y'all have a good day.